almost identical in size, just a square versus a circle. 47% almost instantly, 8600. That's amazing. Oh yeah, 100% surround sound's working. Both of these buttons, and let's see what we get. 1, 2, 3. Oh wow. All right, so today is the day. About a week ago, there was a leak from another YouTuber who had somehow got his hands on the On 4K Pro streaming device, which is essentially Walmart's brand of a Google TV box that looks really freaking amazing. So today is Wednesday, May 8th. We are gonna run up to Walmart because according to my app, they have them in stock. So we're gonna go up to Walmart, pick one up, come back, unbox it, set it up, and show you what it's all about right here. Click like, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch. And let's go get our On 4K Pro streaming box.
Disarmed.
And we're off. Good old Walmart. Back to electronics. All right, let's see. Here? No, this aisle. No, it's showing they're out of them. No way. Is that right? It's definitely it. 4K Pro streaming box. They can't be out of them. It just showed me on the app they had them. Let me give it somebody. All right, we got it. All right, took them a moment, but they were able to find it. Apparently, since it's above $50 at this Walmart, they don't put it out on the shelf. Wow. So we have our On 4K Pro streaming box. Let's go to the overhead rig, open this up, and take a look at it. There it is, the On 4K Pro streaming device. This is a 4K Google TV box. It has Google Assistant, of course, Chromecast built in. It supports Dolby Vision and Atmos, which is amazing. If you don't know, Dolby Atmos is the one where you get the 4 speakers above your seating. Cool that it supports that. HDMI, just their On logo, same there. This side I noticed, I don't know what any of this means, but 5/6/24, it makes me think it went on sale 2 days ago, but I didn't find out till Wednesday because of an article from 12 hours ago saying it was available. So I guess as soon as I'd have known was Tuesday. That's just that side and the back. So 4K Ultra HD resolution TV streaming, Dolby Atmos, Dolby Vision, fast Wi-Fi, a Find My Remote feature, easily cast your photos, videos, and music with Chromecast built in, discover more than 800 free live TV channels and 700,000 plus movies and shows across 10,000 plus apps with Google TV. So the specs here, this one does have 3 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of storage. It also uses Wi-Fi 6, which that's a pretty nice upgrade. The GPU, the CPU, and what's in the box. So let's open it on up. Shockingly, there's no seal or anything, so hopefully everything's here, but all right. Right on top, little, whoa, long little quick start guide. Okay, this over here. And this is the actual On 4K streaming device. It wants it to be 12 inches away from your TV. Interesting. That's probably for the speaker to work, because this is kind of like a Chromecast speaker in a way. So 4K Pro streaming device, Google TV, got the On logo, and the top is literally like a Google speaker. Now this is the Find My Remote button. That is the mute switch where you can mute or unmute the device. The back here has a reset button, a LAN jack. That's amazing. I didn't realize that would be an option. That's awesome because I have wired networking in my house with all Cat 7 cables. So I think I'm gonna hook this up with LAN. HDMI, USB 3.0, and that's your power input. But very nice little device. I mean, this looks phenomenal. And go through the rest here. It's just cardboard. We got the little proprietary power supply. I personally wish this was just USB-C, but I think that's me just liking USB-C being able to power everything. This is a 5-foot cable, like 4.9 feet. Same for this included HDMI cable. Now, what I don't know is high-speed HDMI cable with Ethernet. I'm gonna guess this is strong enough to support a full 4K resolution, or they would not include it in the box. batteries for your remote, and then cardboard, and the actual remote. So this time we have Disney Plus and Paramount Plus. I guess they were the ones who paid to be on this remote, along with Netflix. YouTube's naturally in there because, well, Google owns YouTube. This little star button that everybody's talking about on the remote is supposed to be where you can set whatever app you want to go to that button. So like, for example, I watch YouTube TV a lot, so I would probably set that button to be YouTube TV, where I could power it on, hit that button, launch YouTube TV, and be ready to watch TV. Also, I believe this is a backlit remote. We'll have to show you that. And that's it for the unboxing. So we're going to get all of this hooked up for you. Now, I'm not going to necessarily show you the hookup, but it's pretty simple. This is where the power goes in. So you just plug this in here like so, plug this into power, and then run your HDMI from here with the included cable to wherever your input is. And then you either plug in an Ethernet cable for internet or go through the steps to connect this to Wi-Fi. Now, one thing I think a lot of people want to see that I want to show before I get off the overhead rig here is the comparison. Look at that. Google Nest Mini here. I mean, these are like almost identical in size, just a square versus a circle. So in case you were wondering. All right, let's go get this hooked up and try it out. I have hooked everything up. I've got my Ethernet cable ran, got my HDMI cable ran, got my power cable ready. As soon as I plug this in, we should have power. Look at that. It's already on the input on the surround sound receiver, which I am going to test surround sound. So I'm going to find me a surround sound file and make sure we have some real 5.1 surround sound. So let's go through the pairing process. I'll probably cut the lights to make it look a little better. That looks better. So we'll pair our remote now by holding our on and back button here. So we'll just press both of those. There we go. Pairing successful. We've got English, United States. You're connected using Ethernet. Perfect. Continue. And we're running an update. So we'll come back when this is done. One thing I want to mention while I have this moment is mine is not set up within 1 feet away from the TV. I don't know why they recommend that. My guess is so that you can use the Google speaker, but just with my setup, I can't really make that happen. Also, I noticed in the instructions it said not to put it in a cabinet. So just so you know. It calls it an Unbox on my receiver. That's kind of funny. It just rebooted. I like the little lights there. Granted, I think that's more for the speaker than anything, but let's go through this setup process. All right, now we'll get my account all set up. I noticed my phone actually just says Android has joined your network. All right, now we're on the Google Assistant setup, so we'll go through this process. Allow, agree, turn on, nice. And then choose my services. So we do have Max, we do have Peacock, we have YouTube Music, and that's really about it. All right, confirm. Control volume and power with the on streaming device 4K. Now I can say for some reason, when I hit the power button a moment ago, it turned off my TV. So that's pretty cool. It's already doing that. I'm not gonna fool with that right now. And we'll let this go through and do its setup process. And then we'll come back once we have apps. All right, so we're ready to start exploring. This is the typical view here. We've got all of our apps and everything. Nice and easy. Love this new reorder button. So then like I can put YouTube TV at the front. All right, so I can say account wise, it pulled in instantly everything. There's, you know, some out of spec videos that I'd normally watch. Even have continuing for watching Raw from the other day. So everything seems to already be here. Let's see how long it takes to open up YouTube TV. I'll just click the button, click the account. I mean, loving the speed. All right, so I'm gonna go to something like World's Dumbest that I know is not in surround sound. And let's see. So it's showing this is in surround, but it should not be. But I love that the mute button works by default. Very nice. Now we will need to get the Plex app on here. Let me do that. I will say in terms of this keyboard, it's very smooth. Like a lot of times these devices will be laggy on the keyboard, but no. As I click through, it moves exactly with it. Love that. Nice fast search results. There is Plex, and then we'll go ahead and click install. Let's see, do we get some really fast? Look at that, 47% almost instantly, 8600. That's amazing. Never seen my Chromecast with Google TV do that. So I'm gonna get logged into here to test the surround sound. Let me also, we'll go back home and we'll try out our little star button up here. So if we click the star button it brings up to create a shortcut. So open your favorite app or display device inputs, which either one of those is actually pretty good. But I'm gonna tell it to open my favorite app, which is going to be YouTube TV, create shortcut. Shortcut was created. So now I should be able to be anywhere on my screen, click my little star button, and it instantly opens up YouTube TV. Love it. Now, since I hardwired this, you did not see the wireless setup, but it's very easy. Once the remote is actually paired, it literally just shows you available wireless networks. You select your Wi-Fi network, you type in your password, you're good to go. So we have our Plex server here. We have this movie, which 100% should be in surround sound, 5.1 surround. So let's give this a go, see if it's actually in surround sound. I can definitely say that rear speaker is working, so I'm thinking we're in surround sound. Let me check the other one. Oh yeah, 100% surround sound's working. Now in terms of just moving around the menu, this is so much better than my Chromecast with Google TVs. I mean, this is lightning fast, no lag. Like, I'm really, really liking this. Like, just bam, launch YouTube. It's gonna ask for my account, but oh, it didn't. Look at that, even better. Like, that's just, it's so quick.
This video is brought to
Look
you
at
by...
that. Definitely so snappy though, so much better than the Chromecast with Google TVs. I mean, this is just flying through. Let's take a look at the settings over here. Is there anything? Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, go to settings. Display and sound, so we can see the resolution there. Network is Ethernet connected. My account, let's see, remotes. Is there any on remote? Battery level 100%. I'm guessing it does not, it's not backlit. It might be glow in the dark, not entirely certain. 23 gigs available. System sounds. All right, very nice. I do want to run this remote update. Let's go ahead and run that. Maybe that'll make it glow in the dark. It looks like it should light up, but so far it's not lighting up. Just the status light up there that goes green when you're doing something. All right, well, remote update is done, but still no backlit-ness. So I'm gonna try and put this under a light to see if it does glow in the dark. I really thought it did, but maybe I'm just crazy. So now I really want to try something. So I'm gonna set up this camera, and we're gonna try this on 4K Pro streaming device over here against a normal 4K Chromecast with Google TV. See how it's moving this. So let's give this a go. So I have YouTube TV selected on both of these. Now I'm expecting the wired 4K on Walmart device to be much faster, but at the same time, I'm gonna click both of these buttons and let's see what we get. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow.
Presents.
All right, well, maybe that was already running on the other one. So hold on, we're gonna go home on both devices. Let's try YouTube, regular old YouTube at the same time. 3, 2, 1. Wow. Let's go home again, both devices. So home is essentially the same. Let's try regular YouTube again since they've both recently been opened. That's essentially just as fast.
The only
Regular YouTube since they've both been open. Wow, channels from Google TV. Let's try both of those at the same time. Oh, that's...
You never know when your time is going to come.
That was pretty close.
To rise above
I mean, not a big difference though, and I don't know if I was fully expecting a big difference or if maybe I was not, but that's just what it looks like so far. So very smooth though, loving how I don't know, to me there's like, I mean, when I'm doing them side by side I don't see the lag, but I felt like before with the Chromecast there was more lag than what I'm seeing right now. So far a great device. And of course, you have a Google speaker built in, which so far I haven't used. Let me give that a try. So for those of you wondering, it actually did show up all the way down here on the bottom. So that is the device. It was instantly in my Google Home app. Didn't have to do anything. I can just assign it to a location and it's ready to go. So that's good to see. Let's Google. No, Google. Weird, no. So you have to go into Google Assistant settings and hands-free mic. So this is not on by default. So now that that is flipped on, I should be able to say, Google, what time is it?
It's 12:31 p.m.
That one got it. Let me try again. Google, how tall is the Empire State Building?
The Empire State Building is 1,250 feet tall.
I just have too many Google devices in here, but you get the idea. Google, how tall is the Empire State Building?
The Empire State Building is 1,250 feet tall.
It does have a speaker, and it actually turned it on. So one thing I originally thought was with my TV off, I wouldn't be able to use the speaker assistant. But of course, if I say, Google, how tall is the World Trade Center 1?
One World Trade Center is 1,776 feet tall.
So there we go. Now, it does like power on the device to where it powered on my TV, as you can see here. But the speaker does work even without the TV being on. Originally, I thought that there was no speaker actually built into this and that would not work. So, and of course, we got to try the Find My Remote feature. So we're going to take our remote and we'll say I forgot it in the laundry room on the dryer, getting the dog treats. And I'm in here and I'm like, oh, I can't find my remote. So I go up here, I can hit this little button. Hear that? Playing sound for 30 seconds. Ah. I found my remote. Very, very nice. All right. I guess if I hit a button, it stops. Okay. Well, that was easy. I think I'm going to try to use this for the next day or two, and let's see what our experience is with this on 4K Pro Google TV device. One other thing I thought to try, let's long press the YouTube button and see if it gives us, it does, YouTube TV, YouTube, or YouTube Music. You can even update the shortcut. That's pretty awesome. So I just happened to notice this. Let's see if it does it again. Google, turn off the living room lights. Yeah, it comes in front of it. Now, of course, that one back there still got it. But it's cool that it kind of takes over the whole screen. That's also kind of not cool because of when it's accidentally said from like a TV commercial, then that's going to pop up in the way. But I kind of like that. I thought it would essentially just show down here. But, you know, Google, turn on the living room lights. So, yeah. Interesting. And so after a little bit of research, I actually found that apparently there's two remotes. I'm not entirely certain, but I'll pop up a photo right here. As you can see, there is a remote with a big live TV button, and that one seems to actually be backlit compared to, as you see, mine here does not have that live TV button, but everything else is the same, but mine is not backlit, although, I mean, it really looks like it could be. So not entirely certain what's up with that. I did see reports that it was backlit, and I can say mine is not. So if you get a different remote, let me know, but also make sure that it's actually for the On 4K Pro streaming device, the $50 one that has the speaker on it. And yes, I've tried a completely pitch black room thinking maybe it's a sensor. I've tried shaking it, tried everything I can think of. It doesn't seem to be backlit. All right, so it is a day later with the On 4K Pro streaming box. And I mean, I can say this thing is amazing. I used it all day yesterday afternoon from, I think I got back home about 4 till about probably 9:30, 10 o'clock when we went to bed. I was able to use all my normal apps. It's very, very snappy. And in terms of people who are wondering like, well, it's only been a day, how have you done a review? I use Chromecast with Google TVs on everything. In my living room, I mainly use my Xbox, but in my bedroom, I have this TV, which is actually an Android TV, but I didn't like the Android TV because it was out of date, so it actually has a Chromecast with Google TV 4K. And also, it's pouring down rain currently, but my back deck TV also has a Chromecast with Google TV 4K. And then even my daughter's room has a Chromecast with Google TV HD. So I use these devices every single day in literally every room except for my living room. And this one is just the most snappy, most responsive Google TV that I've used. I feel like I can feel a difference. Like last night, after using this all day and having this nice snappy response to get to everything and to open an app, etc., I then went back to my normal bedroom where I had my Chromecast with Google TV 4K, and while it worked and it loaded basically just as quick, I could definitely feel like this one is just snappier. Now, it could be that this is hardwired versus using Wi-Fi. That could be a reason why this one seems a little bit snappier than the wireless Chromecast with Google TV 4K, but I just genuinely really like it. Now, the only thing that I would give it a bad marking of is the word Pro. I don't know if it's a Pro, because just like the Chromecast with Google TV, when you come down here to remotes and go to set up remote buttons, you're only able to set the buttons for one device. So like, as you can see here, I have my TV here, my Yamaha receiver here, but I can only pick one of these for the power button to control. So if I pick the TV, then when I turn on the On 4K Pro streaming device, it turns on the TV, it turns on the device, doesn't turn on my surround sound. If I set it to the surround sound, it turns on the On 4K streaming device, turns on my surround sound, but not my TV. I don't know why I don't have the ability to select the power button to cut on more than one device. Volume, totally understand. I only need to control volume on the Yamaha receiver. The TV doesn't matter, get it. But the power button, I feel I should be able to tell it to turn on multiple devices at once. So I'd give it a small asterisk there, make it a 4.5 star. And so there we have it. That is a look at my review and the unboxing and setup of this device. Nice and easy, just like it should be. And in terms of recommendations, I would highly recommend the On 4K Pro streaming device. Now, yes, I think the 4K Pro aspect of it is a little out of line because I love the fact that the speaker's built in. I just don't love the fact that I can't power more than one device. Granted, it's the same way with the Chromecast with Google TV, but I would still give this thing like 4.9 out of 5 stars. Now for me, I really could see the difference in terms of the usability. Like I said, using the one in my bedroom every single night, using the one on the back deck all the time, and then using this one all day and switching back to the Chromecast, I could just feel this very slight lag on the Chromecast with Google TV 4K versus not feeling that lag with the On 4K Pro streaming device. And if you're wondering, yes, this is actually going to become my main box in my living room, at least till Google releases their own version of this, because I really like Google TV better than anything. And the fact that with my Xbox, I already have to hit my power button to turn on the Xbox, which turns on my receiver, and then I turn on my TV. With this, I can just hit the power button to turn on the receiver and the On 4K streaming device, and then just still manually turn on my TV. So there's a few apps on Google TV that are not on my Xbox One. So yeah, we're gonna be Google TV in every room now. So I would highly recommend them. I will of course have a link down below, which won't get me anything. It's just, you know, a link so you can find this product, because I bought this product myself. Walmart or On did not send this to me, but I'll have a link down below to buy one of these if you would like one for yourself. And that should do it for today's video. Click like, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch. We'll see you in the next one. Deuces.